Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to your second week of learning online. You guys did amazing last week, and let's continue the learning. So, we are going to start with lesson 6 today. But before we dive into the vocabulary and the story, make sure we turn our page first so that we can review the vocabulary sentence to page 352. 352. Press pause, and when you're ready, press play. Okay, so we are going to start with a vocabulary sentence that we reviewed last lesson, and let's point to that's our sentence. So let's point. We're gonna track as we read it together. Everybody, say this sentence. Get ready. The horses became restless on the dangerous route. Awesome. Now say all by yourselves. Get ready. Yes. I'm going to say part of the sentence, and when I stop, you're going to say the next word. Are you ready? Listen. The horses became. Everybody, what's the next word? Get ready. Yes, restless. Listen. The horses became restless on the dangerous. Everybody, what's the next word? Get ready. Yes, route. Go ahead and read the sentence on your own. Get ready. Awesome. So let's go ahead and turn back now to lesson 6 so that we can start the vocabulary. And that should be on page 20. Okay, so we're going to track like we always do. Remember, finger on the first column and on the first word. Word 1 is Michigan. What word? Get ready. Yes, Michigan. Let's spell Michigan. Get ready. Awesome job spelling Michigan. Michigan is one of the states that touches Canada. Word 2 is Kentucky. What word? Get ready. Yes, Kentucky. Spell Kentucky. Get ready. Awesome. Kentucky is a state you might go through if you went from Michigan to Florida. It's a state you might pass. Kentucky, so word 3 is crooked. What word? Get ready. Yes, spell crooked. Get ready. Awesome spelling crooked. Crooked is the opposite of straight. Everybody, what's the opposite of a straight line? Get ready. Yes, a crooked line. What's the opposite of a straight arrow? Get ready. Yes, a crooked arrow. Word 4 is triangle. What word? Get ready. Yes, spell triangle. Get ready. Awesome spelling triangle. Now let's read these words again the fast way. Are you ready? Fingers back at number 1. Word 1. Get ready. Word 2. Get ready. Word 3. Get ready. Word 4. Get ready. Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and go to column 2. Fingers on word 1. All these words have an ending. Word 1. Get ready. Yes, foolish. Word 2. Get ready. Yes, dangers. Word 3. Get ready. Yes, rivers. Word 4. Get ready. Yes, sharper. Word 5. Get ready. Yes, lakes. Column 3. Go ahead and put your finger on word 1 of column 3. Ready? Word 1. What word? Yes, trout. Word 2. What word? Yes, daytime. Word 3. What word? Yes, below. Word 4. What word? Yes, sprang. It's like, remember we said that was like when an animal jumps up in the air, like, but it happened, it's talking in past tense, so it happened yesterday. Ready? Word 5. What word? Yes, neck. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and go to find part B in our textbook, which is right on the bottom. And we're going to read this next story about Henry and Tim. But first, we're going to read the information passage. It gives some facts about the sun and the earth. So everybody touch the title. What's the title? Get ready. Yes, the sun lights the earth. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and read it and ask you some questions, and you follow along with your finger. Ready? Fingers on the first word. I'm going to start. The sun shines all the time. Everybody say that rule. Get ready. Yes. I'm going to continue reading. But you can't see the sun all the time. Only half of the earth is in sunlight. Listen to that rule again. Only half of the earth is in sunlight. Everybody say that rule, starting with only. Get ready. Yes. Let me continue reading. You can see the sun if you're on the side of the earth that is closer to the sun. Everybody, can you see the sun if you're on the side of the earth that is closer to the sun? Get ready. Yes, right? Can you see the sun if you're on the side that is not closer to the sun? Get ready. No, right? I'm going to continue reading. It is daytime on the side of the earth where you can see the sun. It is nighttime on the side of the earth where you can't see the sun. Everybody, is it daytime or nighttime on the side of the earth that is closer to the sun? Get ready. Yes, daytime, right? Because we're closer to the sun. So look at the picture. Touch the side of the earth that is closer to the sun in picture 1. Do it. So which picture is closer to the sun? This side, right? All the ones that are light, because that's where the sunlight is hitting. Now, for the people who are on that side of the earth, is it daytime? Get ready. Yes, right? It is. Now, touch the dark side of the earth. Do it. Yes, right here. This is the dark side of the earth. So, what time is it for the people on that side of the earth? Ready? Yes, right? Nighttime. I'm going to continue reading. Fingers on the word the. The earth turns around once every 24 hours. Everybody say that rule. Get ready? Yes, if you lived on the equator, you would have one day and one night during that 24 hours. So, look at picture 1. It shows the earth as it turns. Everybody touch the person in picture 1, which is right here. You can see that pink. That person is on the equator below the United States. Everybody touch the person in picture 2. Look at the person right here. That is where the person would be 6 hours later. The earth has turned. For that person, it is now sunset. You can see that person is still below the United States. Touch the person in picture 3. This is where the person would be another 6 hours later. The earth has turned some more. What time of day is it for that person now? Get ready? Yes, it's nighttime because he's in the dark. And now look at picture 4. Can you see the person? Get ready? No, right? We can't see the person in that picture because the person is on the part of the earth that we can't see. Where is that? where is the United States? Get ready? Yeah, it's not there. It's on the part that we cannot see on the other side of the Earth. So how long does it take for the Earth to turn all the way around one time? Get ready? Yes, it takes you 24 hours to turn completely around. And that is why we have 24 hours in our day. And during that time, the person on the equator had one daytime and one nighttime, just like we do too, right? Very good. So now, go ahead and find part C in your textbook, boys and girls. We're going to start reading the story. Before I read you the story and ask you the questions, go ahead and press pause and read the story on your own. When you're ready, go ahead and press play so that we can continue. Okay, so everybody, let's touch the title and let's read it together. Get ready? Let me move my book so that you guys can see. Follow along with your finger. Ready? The geese leave Big Trout Lake. The geese leave Big Trout Lake. Oh my goodness. So let's see what's going to happen. Hey, I'm going to read, and as you follow along with your finger and listen, because I'm going to ask you questions. Ready? Tim and old Henry spent the night in a small woods near the lake. In the morning, the lake was completely frozen, and the air was even colder than it had been. Tim said, I'm supposed to leave today, but I still don't know about all the landing spots. How long do you think it's going to take for me to learn about them? Henry said, Oh, I thought of a different plan. I'll fly along with you part of the way. After we reach the third landing place, I'll head back here. Tim smiled. Thank you, he said. I like this plan a lot better. So, where did they spend the night? Get ready. Yeah, in some woods near a lake. What was the lake like in the morning? Get ready? Yes, right? It was completely frozen. What was Henry's new plan? Get ready? Right? He was going to fly with Tim for the first part of the trip. So everybody, did Tim like that plan better than trying to learn about the landing places from Henry? Get ready? Yes, right? He liked it a lot better because he was going to have Henry with him. So let's continue reading. And we are right here. You remember your tracking. Let me move it up. Well, let's get going then, Henry said. And remember to follow all the directions I honk out. I will, Tim said, and the two geese took off, circled above Big Trout Lake one time, and then headed south. Old Henry led the way, and Tim followed, but Tim got tired after the geese had flown about 60 miles. As they flew over a large lake, Tim said, Let's land down there for a while. I see a few geese near the shore. Everybody, about how far had they gone? Get ready? Yes, 60 miles. Who was tired? Ready? Tim, right? And where did Tim want to land? Get ready. Yes, right? On a large lake. Everybody, what did he see near the shore? Get ready? Yes, geese. Let's continue reading. We should be here. Old Henry laughed and said, Never land where you see only a few geese. You'll find out they are not real geese at all. They are fake geese that hunters use to make other geese think it is safe to land there. But most of these geese that try to land there will get shot. Ooh, let's continue reading. Well, where can we land? Two kinds of places are safe, Henry said. One kind of safe place has hundreds of geese on the water. Another kind of safe place has no geese on the water. Then Henry said, Pick a safe place for us to land. So, what are the two kinds of places that are safe? Let's name the first one. Get ready. Yes, the one that has hundreds of geese on the water. What's the second one? Get ready. Yes, the one that has no geese on the water, right? Let's continue reading. Tim said, That's easy. There are lots of lakes down there, and I don't see ducks or geese on most of them. Well, Lead the way to a safe place then. And that's what Tim did. The two geese rested there for a while. They ate some water plants and took a nap in a field. Then they took off and flew south again. Okay, we're going to continue reading. A few hours later, the two geese flew over the landing place where they would spend the night. Old Henry didn't say anything about where they were. He wanted to see if Tim would recognize the place. He didn't. Henry asked him, "Do you see anything interesting down below us?" Tim looked at the trees, the pond, and the two barns in the field. Then he said, "No, what's interesting down there?" Let's flip the page. Right here. At that moment, old Henry knew that he would have to do something more than just tell Tim about how to get to Florida on his own. What place did they fly over, boys and girls? Get ready. Yeah, right? The place they were supposed to spend the night. It was one of the landing places, the one with the two barns and a pond. Everybody, did Tim recognize the place? Get ready. No, right? He did not. So, let's continue reading. The geese landed near the barns. They were empty except for some mice that lived in them. Something didn't smell right to Henry. However, something told him to get out of this place. Just then, a red fox sprang from the grass and charged toward Tim. Before Tim could take off, the fox had grabbed his tail feathers. "Help!" Tim yelled. Old Henry put his head down and charged at the fox. He bit the fox on the neck and ears. The fox tried to attack old Henry, but old Henry kept biting the fox until it ran away. Everybody, what was in the barn? Get ready. Yes, a fox. Mice, right? And then the fox. What was outside in the grass? Get ready. Yeah, the fox. Who did the fox attack? Get ready. Yes, Tim. And who attacked the fox? Get ready. Yes, old Henry. What did the fox finally do when old Henry kept biting it? Get ready. Yes, right? He ran away. So let's continue reading. Henry looked at where the fox had grabbed Tim to make sure that Tim was not hurt. Tim was all right. Then old Henry said, "That was a foolish fox. I guess she doesn't know that a full-grown goose is a much better fighter than a fox." Everybody, who's a better fighter, a fox or a full-grown goose? Get ready. Yes, a full-grown goose. What Henry didn't tell Tim was that an old goose that tries to fight a fox might hurt itself. Old Henry had a very sore wing. He was glad that he wouldn't have to fly until the morning. What was wrong with Henry? Get ready. Yeah, right? He had a sore wing because he charged at the fox and he wasn't supposed to be fighting him. And how did he get his sore wing? Get ready. Yeah, because from fighting with the fox. Tim and Henry walked all around to make sure that no other dangers were near the barn. Henry told Tim, "I think it will be safe here if we spend the night in one of these barns." And that's what the geese did. Everybody, where did they spend the night? Get ready. Yes, in the barn. So now make sure, it's very important, boys and girls, that you guys practice your reading. So whenever you press pause to read the story on your own, make sure that you're getting in that practice of reading the story. And now it's going to be time for you to do your spiral work or do it on line paper. You're going to number your paper from 1 through 20. Answer the questions from the textbook. It goes here and back here. And then don't forget to complete your workbook for lesson 6. Okay, make sure to go ahead and complete your work. Thank you for listening. Bye. Stay safe.